Now folks, the IRS said that Social Security and other federal beneficiaries are set to receive a stimulus check by or on April 7th, but it seems like the IRS has forgotten about you. The IRS Get My Payment tool is not showing any payment date, and there are no pending deposits in your bank account.
18% due, and that number is shrinking every day. The result is that many of our parents and our grandparents are trying to survive on totally inadequate incomes. Millions of seniors today are trying to make ends meet healthy. That is not how we should treat the seniors of this country, some of the most vulnerable people in the United States.
Everybody, this is ridiculous, but please stay calm and be patient, because I promise you this, stimulus checks will get to you very soon. Because as long as you have your eligibility requirements to receive a third stimulus check, you will definitely get one. Yes guys, if you do qualify for a payment, a $400 payment from the IRS, you will get a third stimulus check.
And today, we're meeting we're having an economic briefing here with the team. I sent to Congress my funding priorities for the appropriations process, including two key public health initiatives that I'm pushing. First is, like DARPA and the Defense Department.
But it's all a matter of when it's going to happen. There is some good news, everybody, and this may not apply to everyone though. In the comment sections below, some of you have been sharing that the IRS Get My Payment tool never even updated with a payment date, but you still got your $400 stimulus check. Now there is definitely an error going on with the IRS Get My Payment tool, because it has not updated any new payment status. And I just want all of you to know that it is possible for you to receive a stimulus check tomorrow, even if the Get My Payment tool is not showing anything. And the IRS needs to communicate better with the American people like you and I. There are millions of you on SSI, SSDI, and VA that have still not received a stimulus check. So tell me, everybody, down in the comments, who is to blame for holding back the stimulus? Is it the IRS or the Treasury Department? And let's get this video to 1,000 likes if you believe that the IRS must do a better job of sending out stimulus checks. Now the IRS needs to make a statement with new updated information and answers to questions that we all have, because right now it seems like the IRS does not even care about us. I know that some of you are seeing error messages when you check the IRS Get My Payment tool, and there are several possible reasons why you are receiving an error message. On the IRS website, it is stated that if the information you enter to verify your identity and Get My Payment doesn't match the records, you will receive an error message. I suggest double checking what the application is requesting and make sure what you enter is accurate, everybody, because according to the IRS, if you do enter information that is not matched with the records 3 times within 24 hours, you're going to be kicked out of the Get My Payment for security reasons. And then you won't be able to access the application again after another 24 hours. And that would be terrible, everybody. So please don't make that mistake. And if you are still seeing a payment status message not available when you check the IRS Get My Payment tool, just stay positive, everybody, and be patient. Like I said, it is very possible that you will receive a stimulus check even if the IRS Get My Payment tool does not update. According to the IRS, there's nothing to worry about. The Get My Payment application will say payment status not available for the following reasons. And that's either if you aren't eligible for a payment, or the IRS doesn't have enough information to issue you a stimulus check. Now the majority of you are eligible to receive a third stimulus payment. According to legislation for the third round of checks, you will not need to take additional steps to receive the third stimulus check if you already receive federal benefits through any of these programs, like SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and Veteran Affairs benefits. Now folks, just know this, the Social Security Administration and Direct Express have announced that if you do not submit a 2019 or 2020 tax return, or use the 9filers tool in 2020, and you receive your monthly Social Security benefits through Direct Express card, then it's likely that your third stimulus check will be added onto the Direct Express card.
Senator Warren and I and many others are trying to help. You know, in America, we always believed that college was a ladder up, but with student debt, it can be an anchor weight down. My father was working class. He was an exterminator. I struggled to get through college, but when I got out, I didn't have any debt. College was much less expensive, and you could work and make a decent salary, and you didn't with debt. Now, so many people have a mountain of debt on their shoulders. Americans owe $1.7 trillion. 9 million students, former students, are in default on their loans. It gets worse and worse and worse. And it just holds everybody back. It holds you back from deciding what path to pursue, to buy a car, to do so many other kinds of things, and it holds our economy back. And one of the amazing things about this is the racial wealth gap. Black and brown communities are shouldering a larger burden of the student debt. The average Black borrower owns more than 100% of their loan balance, even after 12 years of college. So this is not only a problem for the whole country, for the economy, and for students past and present and their families, but it's also part of the reason that we have such a division between Black and white and wealth and income. We want to solve all that. And we believe that President Biden legally has the authority to cancel up to $50,000 in student debt through executive action, a flick of a pen. That means Sabrina and Daryl and Kendrick and Tanika. You don't have to go through Congress.
So folks, just keep checking to get my payment tool, your bank account, and mailboxes.
We should be doing this outside. Good afternoon, everyone. I just visited a vaccination clinic in Virginia at the Virginia Theological Seminary in Alexandria, Virginia. The seminary and other houses of worship in the area are partnering with the community health centers to offer vaccination and vaccination sites. They're seeing these kinds of partnerships, and not just there, but we're seeing them all over the country. People are coming together across different faiths to serve those most in need, with special focus on vaccinating seniors from all races, backgrounds, and walks of life. It's an example of America at its finest, and they're all meeting what Pope Francis calls the moral obligation. Get vaccinated, something which went on to say, can save your life and the lives of others. And I was at the seminary clinic to mark an important milestone as well. Yesterday, we crossed 150 million shots in 75 days, the first 75 days of my administration, on our way to hitting our goal of 200 million shots by the 100th day in office. That, of course, is the new goal I set after passing the original mark of 100 million shots in my first 100 days, doing it in just 58 days. At the time, some said 100 million shots was too ambitious, and then they said it wasn't ambitious enough. Well, we got to keep moving. If we could raise it up higher, I'd do that as well. But we know what we have to do. We have to ramp up a whole of government approach that rallies the whole country and puts us on a war footing to truly beat this virus. And that's what we've been doing, getting enough vaccine supply